What is up, guys? My name is Pocketcraft and welcome back to another Legendary Monday. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can catch Deoxys in all of its forms in Cobblemon. Make sure to comment down below what Pokemon you'd like me to feature in the next Legendary Monday. First and foremost, Deoxys doesn't spawn in vanilla Cobblemon, so you'll need the Alldemon's data pack enabled. You can find this by clicking the link in the description or going to pocketcraft.net and clicking on mod packs. You'll need to put Alldemon's in the data pack and resource pack file. You'll need 2 copies of Alldemon's, one for your data pack folder and one for your resource pack folder, and then you'll need to make sure that you have the resource pack selected here. Otherwise, this won't work. Then Deoxys is an ultra rare spawn in the end, so I recommend just going end hunting and you should be able to find one pretty easily. The best way to find it, I think, is just hunt for end cities. You'll get useful materials that way anyways, and you should come across one soon enough. But catching Deoxys can be very difficult. So a couple tips I have is bring a Pokemon like Gallade that's as high level as possible, like ideally level 100, and EV trained in its attack EV. Gallade's great because it has False Swipe. You'll need a Pokemon with False Swipe, or at least I highly recommend it so you don't knock out Deoxys, but you can get it down to 1 HP, making it easier to catch. And then use Hypnosis or Stun Spore to give it some kind of status condition so it's easier to catch. Breloom works great in the normal games, but Breloom doesn't have False Swipe, so it's not nearly as useful in Cobblemon. Then you'll want some other high level Pokemon, ideally a whole team of 6 around level 70 or higher, with some max revives so you can make sure that you don't get knocked out while you're trying to catch Deoxys. As far as other tips go, I recommend starting the battle off with a quick ball. A lot of times you can get lucky and catch them right away. If not, then get it down to 1 HP with Gallade. If you put it to sleep, you can use a Dream Ball, will be 4 times catch rate, or if it's past turn number 10, you can use a Timer Ball. Both of these are going to be your most effective balls besides a quick ball. Or of course, if you have a Master Ball, you can just use that. Then if you right click Deoxys with an End Crystal, you can evolve it into its attack form. So we'll go through this little evolution animation here, which takes a while. But then you get its attack form, which looks super intimidating. Definitely would be fun to have on your team. If you right click it with an End Stone, you can actually evolve it back to normal Deoxys. So this is super nice. It'll work with all of the forms. If you want to use all of the forms at different times, and you don't want to try and catch 4 different Deoxys to have each form, then you can just use an End Stone to put them all back to the normal form whenever you want. If you right click it with a Shulker Shell and click on Evolve, then Deoxys will evolve into its defense form, which I've always thought looks pretty derpy. And now something to note is if you right click the defense form one with an End Crystal, it won't do anything. So you can't transfer from one of the forms to another one. You can only transfer from one of the forms back to normal form, and then from normal form, you can transfer into whichever kind of form you want. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but End Stone is not by any means a rare material. So as long as you have a couple of these, you can transfer to whatever form you want. Then if you want Deoxys' speed form, you can right click it with a Chorus Flower. Then if you press the M key and click on Evolve, you'll see the speed form is here and you can evolve it. And this guy looks pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie, but definitely would be a fun one to have on your team. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and check out my Cobblemon Survival Guide series that's linked right here, where I teach you absolutely everything you need to know about Cobblemon.